Okay, this is a 2014 Yamaha VXR, one of the new Waverunners that comes in the racing line that Yamaha is producing. I kept telling myself I was going to get a used Waverunner, but then I kept thinking about it, and I thought, on a Waverunner, who better to put the hours on it than yourself? Because you never know how people treat these things, but I know how I'm going to treat it. They have a big boarding platform with a step that actually is functional. So when you're having to board this thing in the middle of the lake, it's actually pretty easy to do. This thing has an 1812 cc engine producing about 180 horsepower. I had myself and a girlfriend. I weigh about 230. She weighs, well, over 100 pounds, we'll say. Not that she's heavy, because she's not, and we had this thing up to 63 miles an hour today on Lake Somerville, but I didn't even have the thing floored completely. So the VXR is basically the high output motor, not supercharged, so you don't have to worry about that maintenance. But it's a stripped, basically a stripped down version. So it doesn't have all the frills. You know, you've got your throttle here, you've got your stop button and your start button on the other side, and then a basic digital gauge layout. And that's it. Rear view mirrors that are not adjustable, which is no big deal, because typically you just look behind you anyway. But anyway, I bought this yesterday at Mancuso Yamaha in Houston, Texas, 59 South. I took it out today to Lake Somerville, and the thing is an absolute blast. So you're paying at least $3,000 less, $3,000 less for the same horsepower. You can keep up with the big dogs with the supercharged models with this thing here without having to pay for the supercharged model. You're able to do that because the watercraft itself weighs less than the supercharged models do. You're talking about several hundred pounds difference. So this thing can keep up with the best. So it's definitely the best bang for the buck. But if you have to have cruise control and trim control and all that bullshit, then you might want to look elsewhere and pay more money. Anyway, that's the nickel tour of my new 2014 Yamaha VXR Waverunner in black and blue, which matches my black Dodge Ram. It's fucking awesome.